Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Parker here. So I just got back from Christmas shopping. It's currently the day after Christmas, so I'm sure many of you are confused. Why is he Christmas shopping the day after Christmas? But realistically, the best day to Christmas shop is the day after Christmas because you got all the deals. Everything is pretty much so much cheaper than it is before Christmas, because who's gonna do Christmas shopping the day after Christmas? So if you ever need a gift for someone after Christmas, which I needed a few of those, I highly recommend to wait after Christmas. I got like something for like 75% off that normally would have been normal price like right before Christmas. So just wait 2 days and you're golden. So over Christmas, I had all my cousins, uncles, aunts, grandparents, pretty much everyone in my family was visiting. And I got this one question during a conversation with my uncle and my dad. And it was, why do people watch Twitch, YouTube, all those streams? Why do people watch that? And obviously to people who watch it daily like us, it's pretty obvious, you know, it's entertaining, it's what we enjoy watching. But the older people like them who aren't really involved in the gaming community and aren't really involved in the Twitch and streaming community, it's a little different. They don't really understand why we watch it. So I'm gonna play a clip from Ninja, which I think he does a very good job explaining it, and then I'll give my input after that.
Dude, it's so funny. Why would you want to watch, you know, the best of the best play, you know, football, soccer, you know, hockey? It's like, you could, you know, why don't you go outside and you do it right now? Like, if you love it so much, right, you could do it. Because that's what it is. There's so many people like, well, why do you watch people play video games if you can go play video games yourself? It's like, can you do that? Can you compete at that high of level and, like, you know, be you know, it's entertainment, right? So you watch, you know, the NFL and things like that because you want to watch people do things that, you know, you can't. It's kind of the same thing with gaming and streaming.
So yeah, so Ninja compared it to watching a professional sports game. And obviously you want to watch the highest level of play possible. When I was playing hockey at a younger age, I'd love to watch the NHL. I had people I idolized in the NHL, people I'd watch every single game of them because they were better than me. I wanted to be as good as them. And that's kind of the same thing with Twitch, especially in the gaming community. You want to watch a streamer that, one, is very entertaining, that you enjoy watching, and two, is really good at the game. One that you really idolize to be like, and you can learn from them, learn from their play, learn from their play style. And same goes for games like Fortnite, Overwatch, all of them. People want to really enjoy. So that's the watching side of things. People watch what they're entertained about. Obviously, when you watch TV, I asked my uncle and Dad, why do you guys watch NHL? Why do you guys watch NFL football? And they answered, because they entertain it, they enjoy watching it. And I answered the same answer back. I'm like, I enjoy watching these streamers. I enjoy watching these video games. So then he asked me, why do people pay these streamers sponsorships, donations? He didn't really understand that. Why are people paying that if they can just watch the game like a normal person? And I kind of related to going to a sports game. Why are you paying for these extra seats, these closed seats to go behind the scenes, these VIP seats, when you can just stay up top? Which obviously is a much more extreme example, but it's the same thing here. You know, if you're paying for a subscription fee to have extra perks, extra emotes, extra things in chat, and really relate to the streamer, because some of these streamers even allow you to talk to them, play games with them, and these people do that because they get to meet their famous streamer, the one that they're really idolizing. And I'd probably pay, you know, a lot when I was younger. I'd probably do the same thing. I'd probably pay a lot to get VIP seats to a Washington Capitals game because I was a huge Alexander Ovechkin fan. So in that same sense, I kind of related to that. I was like, would you pay to meet your idol? Would you pay to relate with your idol, play hockey with your idol, play video games with your idol? Pretty much that's how I related it, because some of these streamers do let you play with them, talk with them when you're paying the subscription fee, paying this donation fee. Obviously people like Ninja, they're really big, they don't really have that same sense, but with people like Ninja, you're paying to talk in their chat because they're such a big stream. You're not gonna be able to relate and talk in the chat unless you have the subscription. All right, so where do I see Twitch streaming, video game streaming, everything going forward in the future? I'm sure many of you are wondering that question. So my thoughts is Twitch is the future. Video game streaming is the future. I think going forward, you're gonna see Twitch be a platform, or another platform be a platform, where video game streaming and sports streaming is all on one platform. I think people see that as like video games as an actual option as a sport. So I think going forward, you're gonna see all these esports, all these streaming services on one single platform. So I think, for example, Overwatch League, I think that's gonna be on the same platform as the NHL, NFL. It might be a while from now, it might be 10, 20 years from now, but I definitely see it going in that direction because people are starting to respect esports, respect games, respect streaming a lot more now ever since the Ninja has really blown up. he's kind of opened that world where people are starting to respect him more. Because if I told my dad, you know, a couple years ago, oh, I'm gonna go stream, he wouldn't really understand that. But now I tell him, oh, I'm gonna go stream, he kind of understands it because of the whole Ninja was on Ellen, all those shows, and it's in the news everywhere. So people are really starting to understand it, especially the older generations. Obviously the millennials understand it, but the older generations are starting to understand why streaming can actually be, you know, a potential career, and why people actually watch it. Because before everyone's like, oh, why are you watching this? Like, it's so stupid. But now everyone's like, oh, that's actually cool. Like, Ninja's pretty cool, fun to watch. He's pretty entertaining. I'm sure there's other streamers out there who are the same way. So going off of that, I also think video games has a huge potential as a sport, like in the younger years. I think parents are gonna start seeing that and maybe even start training them as a sport. I know it sounds kind of ridiculous now, but say 10 years from now, I feel like it's gonna be a thing like soccer. Oh, my kid's going to play soccer with this team. Oh, my kid's going to play video games with this team. I think they're gonna be younger sports teams, and it's gonna start becoming an actual thing where all these little kids are training to become, you know, the next Ninja, training to become the next Overwatch player. Pretty much, they're gonna be training to become an actual sports video game player. When in the past, that wasn't really a thing. I think high schools may even start introducing these teams, maybe at a smaller scale, maybe in the way future. But definitely colleges. Colleges already have these club teams, I guess you call them, TESPA. But going forward, I definitely see colleges introducing these, people getting sponsorships for video games. I know it sounds ridiculous, but I definitely see this as a potential path for people to take instead of playing regular sports. Such as hockey, soccer, lacrosse, football. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like down below, comment down below what you think of this topic, what you think the future is for esports, for Twitch streaming, for all of that. I really want to hear your guys' opinions, whether you agree with me, whether you see it have that much potential in 20 years, or whether you think it's gonna just fall off. I think going forward it's gonna shoot up. Obviously it might have a plateau, but I really see a huge potential in it going forward. I think 20 years from now, you'll be surprised with how much has changed in that industry, in the Twitch streaming industry and the esports industry. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Happy holidays, happy new year, and have a good new year, guys. Really hope you guys enjoy it.